Hi, I'm Tano. Welcome to my channel, the place where I talk pop culture and reality TV. The opinions in this video are strictly mine and they are just that, opinions. Don't dwell on situations, don't hate on people. Today, we're talking Young, Famous, and African. So let's dive in. So my previous reviews of Young, Famous, and African were done individually, episode by episode. However, these last episode 6 to 9, I believe I am going to do them together. So let's dive in. I've got a lot of notes going on here, so let's get into this. I'm just gonna talk about the group individually because each individual in this group have got some madness or chaotic thing going on. I'm going to start with Swanky because episode 6 I believe started with the hanger from episode 5 with Louise and Swanky basically yelling at each other, quarreling with each other, and I think Swanky went way over the top. We get to find out that it's basically because of his situation with Annie that he's lashing out so much, and I'm like, this is, and like everyone says, this is so unlike Swanky. In the previous episodes, you never see Swanky act up like this or get out of character like this. Like I mean, to the point where he wouldn't even let Nadia say anything. Like he was just continuously talking over Louis. I apologize the fact that I have been pronouncing these names wrong, like Louis, Andile. I think I've been saying Andile and I've been saying Louise because that's what I've been hearing at first. But now I know it's Louis and Andile. So I'm going to try and do better with pronouncing these names. I didn't see the point of them showing us this Louise and Fantana date. Like, it wasn't going to go anywhere. Louise on his own, it seems like, yeah, okay, he's a cool guy. I think he's a little bit desperately looking for love based on the fact that he was kicked out of his congregation. He cannot go home. He cannot really see his family. So, that will kind of bring a loneliness inside of you. The fact that you cannot reach out to anybody that you've been so close to, that you talk to, and so on. So, I see like a lot of, I don't want to say a lot, but I see some desperation in his actions. Like he's longing for somebody to love him. He's longing for a place where he belongs. And I don't think that within this group he will not find it. Andile's situation with Zari, it's like you cannot really read his emotions. The only time he truly shows who he is when he's in a group setting, when there's a situation that arises, a problem, a quarrel, a fight. Like, for instance, in the Louis Swanky situation, he stepped in. In the Annie Swanky situation, he stepped in and basically like put an end to this and make people think for themselves instead of everybody else convincing them to think what's going on within the group. That's one thing I like about Andile, that he's a little bit level-headed on that end. However, I do not like the fact that I don't know if it's how the producers are giving it to us, but you weren't really with Zari. And it seems like you were like so heartbroken over Zari. And then Tutus, you have your two child mothers dangling there, one here, one here. You don't know which one to let go. You're telling this one, let's give it a try. And then this one is telling you, let's give it a try. Like, this Andile baby mother situation to me is so confusing. I do not understand. I don't get it. I really don't get it, because Tutus, you were just into Zari and you were so in love with Zari. Now you're heartbroken over Zari. Now Tutus, you've got your two child mothers basically fighting over you. And at first, he compared his situation to Annie of Two Babas. And then at first I was like, no, it's more like Zari and Diamond, because the two of y'all still have some sort of connection or unresolved issues that's going on, which what I think is kind of going on between Zari and Diamond. They just don't want to actually show it. But when he said that his situation reminds him of Annie and Tubaba, and then we got to the nitty-gritty about it, that he has his two child mothers, lingering there. Now I understood it, right? Because I think Anda knows Tubaba better than we know Tubaba, and maybe even better than Annie knows to Baba. And the fact that he compared his situation to theirs has me a little baffled, because why would you compare it? And the fact that he brought both of them to Zari's birthday, you're on one side, they're in a corner. Obviously, they're going to fight. Something is going to come up because they have unresolved issues because of you. I don't understand how these people are not saying it's not because of these men that these women have issues, but it is. Because if it wasn't for Andile, there would not be a problem between Sabatso and Rosette. So the same thing with Zari and Fantana. I don't understand where Fantana's mind is. This girl gets convinced by anything, anybody. Like, this girl does not think for herself. That's it. The same thing Andile says, like, she has no mind of her own. The problem between you and Zari is because of Diamond. Like, at the dinner table, Diamond blatantly lied in front of you. And you just still stuck with him. And then, like, I'm just like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, why? But hold on, but wait. At the same time, I'm not going to lie. I like the fact that Fantana gives Zari some of her business. Only because Zari is somebody that likes to fan out people's business at the table right then and there, now, boom, bam. Right? Always want to air out somebody's business, but the fact that now it's being done to her, Fantana is giving her a taste of her own medicine. She doesn't like it. She does not like it. Now, Diamond doesn't respect none of these women. Diamond has no respect for Zari or Fantana. Because how can you sit and tell Fantana that Zari wants to have a surrogate with you? Zari doesn't leave you alone. Zari is obsessed with you. Zari confronted you about this, and you just basically lied in your face. And Fantana just drunk up everything Diamond was saying at the table like it was gold. It was golden juice. All the lies that was coming out of Diamond's mouth was golden juice for Fantana's mouth, because she was just drinking. She was just sucking up everything Diamond was saying. Like, this girl is so gullible. I don't know. Now, I don't know if this is just like part of the script of the show, if it's just highly scripted, that's what they do. But I mean, like, can you really be that gullible and stupid to believe that this man literally sat there and told you this? That's what they showed us. And then he sat in front of you and lied about not saying it. Like, I was so baffled about that, honestly. That was one of the biggest things about the last few episodes. Or I think it was the last episode, or the one before that baffled me. I'm like, is Fantana really that dumb? Fantana is so gullible. You know this man has a girlfriend, right? Everybody's telling you this man has a girlfriend. Right? This man men blatantly lie in your face just to get what they want. Right? So the fact that she's not seeing this, everybody else is telling her that she has a boyfriend, but she does not want to believe it because she is so gullible by Diamond. I just don't get it. Somebody that's got so many niggas. Somebody that's got so many boys out there waiting for her. She can pick and choose. Diamond just has her like this. Now, I didn't understand why Rosette had to be in the conversation. Fantana and Diamond, like, why? What can Rosette do? She has her own problems with Andile and second baby mama. Rosette cannot do anything for you at this moment, baby girl. Because Rosette's an auntie. Remember, you don't want to argue with aunts and uncles. Rosette is an auntie. That's right, she's an auntie. Baba is an idiot. To Baba, to me, is fake. He's an. I don't. I like anytime he comes on the screen. For one, like they say, he always has sunglasses on, right? So does Swanky, right? But like you can still feel Swanky's vibe. You can still feel where Swanky is coming from, right? You can feel his essence, even though it's still through the TV screen, right? This is energy. Energy doesn't lie, even though you're seeing it through a screen. And every time this man talks to you or to somebody, like it seems like he's very emotional and he's going to cry and break down at any point. It's like he's got so much burden, stress, worries on his shoulders that he doesn't know what to do, and at like any point, any little thing somebody says to him, either he's going to just explode or cry. That is the vibe that I get from Tubaba. Anytime, even when Swanky asked him about the situation between him and Annie, even when he's talking to us one-on-one with the cameras, I get that vibe all the time. I'm sorry, Tubaba is not my cup of tea. I'm just not for him. Annie, oh, I don't know. Honestly, at first I kind of like Annie. The first season, I kind of liked her, but now like, I don't know, it just seems very like forced. Like even when she's walking in the room, it's like she doesn't even want to be there. Like she's just showing up just to show up. It's like just Annie's there, but she's disappeared. I don't know who tell Kanye Kaylee wants a trailer proposal, because I myself have never heard of a trailer proposal. What the fuck is a trailer proposal? That is the very first time I am hearing of a trailer proposal. Kanye, would you like to have a trailer proposal? I would like to know, because what's that? What is a trailer proposal? How is a woman supposed to accept a trailer proposal as what? What message does that bring? I am going to propose? That makes absolutely no fucking sense. And I'm glad that Kaylee didn't accept that shit, because I mean, like, why would Naked DJ actually follow through with Kanye's bullshit advice and do that? And Swanky's there like, oh, what if here is a great place to propose? Like, why are you guys pushing marriage on somebody that's not ready to get married? Naked DJ is not ready to get married. This man is scared shitless. Right? This man says that he's insecure. He tells Kaylee that he's insecure. So I'm like, why are people pushing people to get married who are not ready to get married? Kaylee, this man is not ready to get married to you, baby girl. A man who lives in fear and is highly insecure will not do you any good when he's married to you. And I'm not married, trust me. Oh, nope, I ain't married. But what I do know is behaviors, what people do when they're in fear, when they're in low vibration emotions like fear and insecurity, right? They are not going to be in their better selves. They are not going to make decisions in their better selves because they are feeling with fear. They are moving with fear emotions. They are moving with low vibration emotions, right? So the fact that Naked DJ is insecure about himself, he doesn't fully love himself. So how can he fully love Kaylee? He cannot, because he has no self-worth. Because if you do, you wouldn't say that you are insecure when your woman goes out. Damn right, you need to be damn fucking secure when she does. And it goes for both sex. If you are not secure with yourself, within yourself, love yourself, self-accountability, self-worth, like so many things outside of you will not look right and will not feel right, because you yourself are not right. So to me, this naked DJ Kaylee thing, if these two get, like he says, this will be his third marriage. So if these two get married, like this man will not want to get divorced, but if they get married and he's not mentally and emotionally ready, then they will get divorced. I'm kind of relieved that Annie and Swanky has panned out their situation. They've talked about it, they've resolved it, and they've moved on. They both seem sincere about the situation. It actually kind of made me, it touched me a little bit. It made me a little bit teary-eyed, no lie, no joke. Because, you know, friendships are just strange, weird things sometimes, like strange dynamics. And people are different. We're not all the same. We don't think the same. We don't like the same things, even though we're friends with other people, right? And we may think that they like the same things that we do. Yes, they do, but sometimes not even too much to an extent as we do, right? So that one kind of touched me a little bit, because there's, you know, some little awkwardness within a friendship of mine. So I kind of like that was resolved. Because again, friendships are just such weird dynamics. Seriously, people are strange. The props, my props in this season, for me last season, was Kanye. I like Kanye. Kanye to me is like the female Andile, in the sense where they're both level-headed. They like to see their group doing well. They do not want to see arguments and fights and disrespectfulness between friends and between the group. That is one thing I like about Kanye, which is what she pushes for in the group, and Andile. I love that within these two. Like these two show that when push comes to shove and a fight, like I'm not talking about a physical fight, but when you need to fight for somebody, those two will be in your corner. Andile and Kanye will be in your corner when you're ready to fight for your friend. And that's what I like about these two. Now the end scene, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with the end scene. You see that Diamond Fantana? I'm so over it. I'm so over it. Because you love who? You love boy bye. Boy bye. The same way with Fantana. Boy bye. Boy bye. Because who you love? Like, really? I cannot. Well, you guys, I've like lost my outro. I've lost my mojo for usually how I do my outro. So I'ma just see you guys next time. Bye. I'm Tana. Thanks for checking my channel. Do subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.